Hey Internet, it's Monday, April 6th. Here we are at Captain's Arcade Showroom in Anaheim, California for Season 21, Meeting 6 of OC Bells and Chimes. It's going to be pretty amazing. We've got 9 people here tonight, but also this is the last night of the series, and only 6 are going to make it. Okay, only 6 are going to make it. So there's going to be a lot of vying for these top 6 spots tonight. Right now, it looks like Nalco's kind of way behind, but to get these scores here, everyone takes their best 4 scores. So what that means is Nalco, she's not taking the week that she missed, but she can replace a 15. So she could jump way up. For example, if both her, meanwhile, like Laura, for example, she is replacing an 18, and if she scores above 21, could replace a 21. For example, if Nalco and Laura both scored exactly the same and 21 or greater, they'll be exactly tied. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Going to be pretty exciting. Jockeying tonight. See who gets those top 6 spots for finals. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Last meeting's champion was Nicole. She got 30 points out of a possible 42. And she was the solo high score. So we're going to follow Nicole's group. And we're going to watch a lot of amazing pinball tonight. And we'll see. Now, Nicole, she's replacing a 0. So she has her eyes on the prize. She wants to try and make it all the way to the top. Can she pass Erica to get in the top 2? Can she pass Hillary? We'll have to see. I think it's going to be top 2 get buys. Is it top 2 get buys? No. Is it
no
ladder?
Buys.
Ladder?
No, it's just going to be two
groups
of 3.
And then 1 group of 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so top 2 players are going to maybe get extra game picks, I think. Anyway, we'll see how it happens. But in the meantime, let's see what's happening tonight. Oh! I got to click the things. We're going to follow Nicole. She's even going to get to pick. Yeah. So that's our story. We're sticking to it. Whatever Nicole picks, we're going to go watch her play that, and we'll take it from there. So I'm going to let you look at this, and I'm going to move the rig, and we'll be right back. All right, Internet, let's play. It's 3. It's literally all 3-player groups. We're going to play John Wick. It's a pretty interesting game. There's been several code updates on this John Wick. We're going to try and put their names up there.
Yes, I know.
Well, it doesn't exactly have their names up there, does it? Anyway, little John Wick. Yeah, there's been a lot of code updates on this game. The game has really evolved significantly. And hopefully we'll see a lot of the features today. There's a lot of skill shots. So this is a limited edition. So there's a lot of skill shots on it. One that I like is just dribbling it in here. Get a few points, increase. I think progress towards opening and starting a mode. The main modes are started by opening this weapons crate, which on the LE you have to bash, boom, 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 a bunch of times, and then it opens up and you shoot through it. Start mode. Nicole had a rough ball 1, but she's going to have better balls 2 and 3. Next is Stephanie. I'm going to click around the internet. I'm going to try and get their names up there. Because that's, we want their names up there. I don't know who we're looking at here. Yeah, so also this is a modified from the way it came from the factory. Installed precision flippers here. These are a little zippier, a little snappier than the normal modern Stern flippers. So a little different. If you see the ball like coming off the flippers a little snappier than you're used to, well, it's precision flippers. It makes some things easier and some things more difficult. So it's kind of an interesting change. I like them. Okay, so she bashed the crate enough and then shot through the crate to start a mode. And the modes are all timed, and they all have a color, and she's got to shoot the flashing shot. So right now she's shooting for red. I don't know the details of all the modes on this, but I know that you shoot the flashing shots. She would have liked to have played that mode for longer. There's definitely a lot of points to be made in the modes, but she made it to almost 2 million. So there that is. Oh, there they are. Here's a man sporting her Captain's Arcade Showroom wear, looking good. Boom. I'm wearing a pinball shirt under this shirt as well. Just like the John Wick code has evolved through the years and months, I'm wearing an evolution of human beings into pinball players shirt. Anyway, so a couple things going on here. If she bashes this car enough, like in this case one more time, she's going to light a multi-ball at this left orbit. So that's another thing that's going on. But she's hit the crate enough now to open up the crate, and she can start a mode here. So she can start a mode here, or she can light multi-ball by hitting this. And she also hit the captive ball a bunch of times, so she just lit her deconsecration locks here. So she has a lot going on. 3 locks are all lit here. Here with light multi-ball, there's 1 lock, and then here we'll start a mode. Let's see what order she undertakes these things. None of those things would go away, even if her ball breaks. Okay, so she physically locked the ball up here. This is the limited edition, so there's physical locks, and that gave her a fresh skill shot, and she has started the mode with that skill shot. It looks to me like she's trying to hit the car. Dang it. Much like Stephanie, she would have liked to have played longer once the mode started, but she's still in good shape. She's still 1 shot away from lighting multi-ball at the left orbit, and she is 2 locks away from just straight up starting deconsecrated multi-ball. And she got over 2 million in bonus, so she's over 5. Okay, so Nicole knows how to blow this game up. Let's see what she can do here. For me, again, I like this short skill shot to advance progress towards starting a mode, but that is not the only skill shot. You can skill shot the dance floor, you can skill shot behind the car, there's lots of other options. So don't think that that's the only skill shot. There's lots of interesting choices, and I think the choices are even more here on the LE than on the Pro.
Freaking car shot.
Okay, so she just completed spelling Winston by hitting the captive ball enough, so she has her locks lit here as well. It looks like, and now she hit the car enough.
Uh-oh. It's gonna drop out, right?
I'm a little confused about this LE action. I thought that hit of the car was going to light multi-ball here, but the multi-ball light isn't lit. Okay, I think now that she hit the car, yeah, now multi-ball is lit here. Okay, so multi-ball is lit here. Mode start is lit here. She's not thrilled with the score of her first 2 balls, but she's ready to just plunge into mode start and then immediately shoot this left orbit to take that mode into a multi-ball. So she's actually set up well, even though she's not enchanted with her score rate. Okay, Stephanie played a mode really quickly. She's already working towards starting her second mode by putting the ball behind the crate with the skill shot as she did. Looks like I was a little bit wrong about this car multi-ball. Looks like you have to hit the car till all these are solid. So she has to hit the car one more time, but then the car is going to swing out. She has to hit the car again before a multi-ball lights over here. So that's what's going on there. So she wants to move closer to mode. She wants to move closer to multi-ball. We'll have to see what ball 3 holds. Okay, Amanda. I mean, she kind of has some choices here. Again, I'm a big mode person, so I like plunging towards mode advance, but there's also plunging behind the car, plunging the dance floor. There's other plunges to me, so we'll see what she chooses. I don't feel like my plunge is necessarily the correct one on the limited edition, but it's just the one that I'm accustomed to, so that's what I do. Still in ball 6. Yeah, so she hit the car pulls out. So she's locked her second ball. Okay, so she has deconsecrated multi-ball lead here, and now if she hits the car, she'll lay multi-ball here. Is she going to start a mode first? It's only her ball 2, so we shall see. Okay, that plunge was the car skill shot, and she lit multi-ball here. Now she could go right into it, or she can try and start a mode first. And she has deconsecrated lit here. So she has 2 multi-balls lit when she comes back to ball 3. She's in great shape. A lot of times in that spot, if I have 2 multi-balls lit, I'll play one by itself, and then I'll think about maybe playing a mode for this with the second one if I need to. What I don't want is I don't want to drain out and play neither multi-ball. So a lot of times, if I start ball 3 with 2 multi-balls lit, a lot of times I'll just play one, independent if I'm in a mode or not. And that's sort of independent of what machine I'm on. So Nicole is very disappointed. All of her points tonight are going to count. She just did not manage to get the things going she wanted to at all. She's capable of getting hundreds of millions on this game. And instead, she's going to have a lower score. 6.7 million. Okay, so she's pretty disappointed. Because again, she was probably hoping to get hundreds of millions, but you got to play every game. You got to play every game and play every ball. Maybe that didn't move her closer to the mode start. I thought it would. It doesn't look like it did.
Damn it.
It didn't count. So she hits that car. She can go into car multi-ball. Considering the game situation, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Wow, these are some great saves. This is lit for multi-ball. She doesn't have mode lit. She could try and light a mode first.
Dang it.
She may not know that car multi-ball is lit. I don't know how well she knows this game. But this little red triangle is what tells us that her car multi-ball is lit at the left orbit. Wow, she's making some amazing saves here. Looks to me like she does not know that multi-ball is lit here. That's okay. Yeah, see here, if she can start a mode, again, the modes are great points. So even without multi-ball, rats. Even without multi-ball, modes can be great points. If she'd come here, she'd have gotten a multi-ball. Probably would have passed Nicole. As it is, doesn't pass Nicole, and Amanda gets the walk-off win. So Amanda didn't just score the most, she was in the best position. She has 2 multi-balls lit here. But she's gonna take the victory plunge, walk away. Nicole managed to escape 3rd place, and then we'll go play another game. We're gonna play 6 games tonight, and every game will be 7 points for first, 4 points for second, 1 point for third. So everyone at the end of the night will have a score between 6 and 42, and that will be factored into their season-long standings, which we looked at the very beginning of this today. So so whenever she feels like it, stop.
Come on.
That would be multi-ball. That would be multi-ball. This would be multi-ball. I think this would open the weapons crate and light her mode start.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, that's multi-ball. Deconsecrated multi-ball. Yeah, I am. It's so funny. They've updated the code so many times on these games. I'm not even sure all the rules of all the multi-balls. Let's look it up. You know, one thing I do if I don't know a certain rule on a pinball machine, I just go to the internet and I type John Wick pinball rules, and it takes me to a John Wick rule sheet on Tilt forums. You can do this with almost any game, certainly any modern game, but almost any game you can just do you know, the name of the game and type pinball rules, and you'll find out what to do. So the way Deconsecrated works is we saw that she completed spelling Winston by hitting the captive ball enough and then shot 3 shots here throughout the game to start this Deconsecrated multi-ball. And then during Deconsecrated multi-ball, you want to shoot the green shots to score jackpots, which are boosted by enemies and captive ball hits. And hitting the captive ball at the Winston here, hitting the captive ball increases the super jackpot value if the super jackpot isn't already lit. First wave of jackpots are going to be scored by any shot besides the one that was just made, but subsequent jackpot waves have to be scored at unique shots and only relight once all 7 shots are made. After scoring 7 jackpots, shoot the captive ball to start super jackpot phase. Then, for 15 seconds, the captive ball will score repeated super jackpots. There you have it. We'll be back.
Nuggets made of.
Thank you. Or caramely. Delightfully caramely.
Assuming I can get the car.
A little creature from the Black Lagoon, shall we? Gonna see if I can get their names up on the screen, which I occasionally manage to do. Creature from the Black Lagoon, save. We're gonna go in some order.
Someone put in 50 cents? I put in 75. Oh, that was
Yeah, classic game. Classic game. Creature from the Black Lagoon. I totally love it myself, to be honest with you. Their scores will eventually show up. Now on with the show. Ooh, what's that? Kind of cut them off though here. Let me see if I can fix that right here, right now. Yeah, Creature from the Black Lagoon. If you spell that film, you get yourself to a multi-ball, or you light multi-ball at least.
Oh no!
What I did nothing. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you manage to spell film, you let yourself a multi-ball. The multi-ball can be pretty lucrative. You spell each letter in film in a different way. You spell F by completing KISS here, which you can do by a really well-timed plunge, if you plunge hard enough to make the ball go all the way around, or by shooting up here enough. Each shot up here turns a flashing letter in KISS to a solid letter in KISS, and then making KISS solid will give you the F in film. The I is kind of dangerous to get. You have to get these 4 teal stand-ups here. There's 4 teal stand-ups. Which ones are kind of rotates around with pop bumpers, but you can spot yourself a teal stand-up, or several, by going into the scoop. You could go into the scoop 4 times, and that would collect all 4 teal stand-ups, and then you'd have the I. The L you get by spelling P-A-I-D at the top rollover lanes. So that's how you get your L. And then M is much easier. It's a difficult shot, but you only have to shoot it once. You just shoot this hallway 1 time, and you get the M in film. So that's what a lot of the players will do. Try and spell film. You get to multi-ball. You light multi-ball by spelling film. But in addition, every letter you get itself is points. The first letter you get, no matter which one it is 2 million. Let's take a look at that again. I think she just gets that left flipper up, which should be down. Let's see. She actually kind of like went to get it down. She knew she needed to bring it down. Just didn't quite work out. First letter of film you get 2 million. No matter which letter it is. Second letter 4 million. Third letter 6 million. Fourth letter 8 million. So just for lighting multi-ball, you get 20 points just from spelling film. So doing those tasks behooves you not just to light the multi-ball, but to actually give you legit points as well. So that's the thing. See, they're in the drive-in there. It's 3D. They've got 3D glasses in. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. You'd think that the creature from the Black Lagoon, you'd think the game might be about a swamp creature, but it's actually not. It's about going to the drive-in movies to watch the movie Creature from the Black Lagoon in 3D. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. So the pinball game isn't about the creature. It's about going to the drive-in. And how can you not love it? What gorgeous little tunes in this game. There's little vignettes here and there. Pretty darn cool. Yeah, pretty good stuff. All right. So Stephanie definitely covered a lot of ground there. Here's Amanda, with a double letter film combo. So she plunged in time to get the F, and then she got the M so quickly. She got 2 million for the F. 4 million for the M, and then got another 4 million for getting 2 letters in rapid succession like that. So that's an extra 4 million. Now, once you collect the M, you can shoot the right orbit to get different playground awards. And the playground award that she got is Mega Menu, which is a drop target phase. You have to shoot these dangerous drop targets for 5 million each. She got some decent points out of it. She's ahead with 26. So we'll see. Okay, Nicole. Let's go. By the way, our F light is out. She may have an F light. F light is out. So this game's interesting. In addition to multi-ball, the game doesn't really have modes, but it has like activities. It has like features you can like. Among the features, one of the most lucrative is move your car. I have a feeling Nicole may be shooting up here in an effort to get to move your car. We'll explain when we see it. To get to move your car, you've got to shoot up the middle 5 times throughout the game. That is quite clearly what she's trying for.
Give me a letter, because I can't get it.
Oh, it gives her a letter. Okay, so this is good, because that L gives her another 6 million.
Oh my God.
Plus, you saw how there's a double letter film combo, but if you get 2 film letters right in a row, you get an extra 4 million. If you spell film in order, which Nicole is on her way to do by spelling F, then I, then L, then M, you not only get 2 million, 4 million, 6 million, 8 million for those 4 letters, you get an extra 8 million for spelling it in order. So there you go. Anyway, it looks like Nicole wants to go and move her car. I think she needs like 4 more shots of it. I'd be surprised to see her shoot this, yeah, because again, that gives her 8 million for the 4th letter, another 8 million because she'll have finished film in order, and then lights multi-ball. Yeah, so now, she's collected 16 million. She has multi-ball lit here and here. I think she's going to go for it, and she does immediately. Now, during multi-ball, it's pretty interesting. This is a modified ROM. 3 shots are lit. The left light is burnt out. Lit, lit, lit. And she has to shoot 2 of those 3 and then find the girl. And then she has to do a little bit more to rescue the girl. I'll explain that in a minute. There's no add-a-ball. If you drain without doing enough, like she just did, you can restart multi-ball by shooting here. Now, it didn't register that she had drained before she shot there, so that didn't restart multi-ball. It just advanced her towards finding the girl. All that progress is lost, but what's not lost is Nicole's 56 million points. So again, multi-ball wasn't very lucrative at all, but on the way, she spelled film for 2, 4, 6, 8 million. She spelled them in order for an extra 8 million and really got a ton of points that way. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, Stephanie just drained, but she did finish spelling film, so she got 8 million for that last letter. So she got that, but she's going to end the game with 35. Amanda's going to see first, can she pass 35? Then, can she pass whatever Nicole is going to end up with? Let's find out. Coming back here, a little ball save. Oh, there is a big flipper gap here. There's a big flipper gap between the flippers, so we do see a lot of those go. So unfortunately, that's going to wind it down. We're going to find out where we're going to go next, and we'll be back. But not yet. But not yet. We're going to play that. I think I'm going to have a small Kit Kat. That move your car shot up the middle is one of those things where once you tune it in, it can be okay. And boy, before you turn in, it can be so dangerous. When you miss, it just goes here or rattles here, and the ball has really strong probability to come right back down the middle. Hey, but she got a hot dog. Oh, and she got up the middle the 5th time for move your car. So now move your car starts by a countdown, a hurry up. It starts at 8 million. And the sooner you shoot this, and she shot it very soon, the higher value you lock in for your move your car base value. So she collected 7.5 million and locked in her move your car base value at that 7.5 million. And what that means is the second time she shoots here, within this many seconds, she's going to get double. So she's going to get 15 million. But she didn't do it. But if she'd gone there, she'd have been double. She got 50 million. She'd gone again. She got 22.5 million. Again, 30 million. But you can only go as many times as you can go while the timer is running. Okay, so now we'll be back.
Lost game 1. I yelled it as I walked over here. I said, "You're number 1," and you said, "I have to go fix Monster Bash."
Yeah, let's play a little Pulp Fiction. This one is set hard. Oh, there's a lot of ball saves on the default, like when you hit the magnet, when you come out of the hallway. Not on this one. The center post is still there though. So you just deftly use the center post to keep the ball in play. Ooh. But this one is set hard.
Look at the playbill. It's the same shot.
Let me try and put their names in. Yes, thank you, Match Play, your awesome software that helps us track the tournament, display the tournament to the internet, do all sorts of amazing things. Yeah, so if you press and hold the left flipper when you plunge, the 4 major shots in the game light for a super skill shot, and that is what Nicole did. Super skill shot is 100,000, and I'll tell you right now, 100,000 can be a pretty substantial amount of score in games on this Pulp Fiction, because Pulp Fiction is difficult, especially this one. There are modes in the game, and she has lit her mode by hitting the drop target at the end of this hallway. So now if she goes in here, she gets a mode. There's also a couple multi-balls in the game, but unlike a lot of other modern games, and this is a modern game, unlike a lot of other modern games, if you're in a mode and you start a multi-ball, they don't blend. So if you're in a mode and you start a multi-ball, the mode actually just pauses, and then you play the multi-ball, and then when you come out of the multi-ball, the mode picks up right where you left off. It's kind of interesting. So you can't blend mode and multi-ball the way you can in so many modern games today. So let's see what she does. So she has made progress towards both multi-balls. One is Pawn Shop Panic, which you get by putting 3 balls in here. She had to drop 3 drop targets to access it. She did so. Briefcase Boogie multi-ball, you block 3 balls, but you have to go past these 3 inline drop targets to start locking balls, which she already did, which is why she's locked 2 balls already for Briefcase Boogie. So we will see what she does. Again, she has mode start lit as well. So a lot of things could happen. Good save. Looks like she wants to start a mode. I'm a fan. I think the modes are huge points. Clean Your Car is an incredibly lucrative mode. Which mode is lit is rotating with pop bumper hits and sling hits. So you see those 4 lights flickering? Each light is a different mode. Okay, she's got 2 locks for Pawn Shop Panic, 2 locks for Briefcase Boogie. So she's 1 shot away from either of those, and she's 1 shot away from starting the mode. Which does she do first? Hopefully she'll do them all. She got outlane ball saved by hitting this drop target when it was there. Before she did anything else basically in this ball, she hit this drop target down, and that not only lit mode start for her behind that drop target, which dropped, but it gave her 1 outlane ball save, which she just took advantage of. This hallway is not easy, but there's good news. Mode start's going to be lit when she comes back. Briefcase Boogie's going to be lit when she comes back. Technically, Pawn Shop Panic will also be lit when she comes back, but these 3 drop targets are going to pop up and create a wall between her and the Pawn Shop Panic lock. So she's going to have to find a way back there. She doesn't need to drop them all, but she's going to have to drop, you know, like at least one to get to find a path back there. So we'll see what she does on balls 2 and ball 3. See, here's Stephanie working her way. She has 2 down, but 1 to go. So she can't lock balls yet for Pawn Shop Panic. Now she can, so she lit lock. Now again, these 3 are going to come up and make a wall when she comes back to ball 2, but she doesn't have to drop all 3 of them again. She just has to drop like maybe 1 to give herself a path to lock a ball down in the basement of the pawn shop. Okay, so she, by hitting this drop target down, gave herself an outlane ball save and lit mode start here. So again, she got mode start here, and she's working her way towards Pawn Shop Panic. That was her first lock of 3. There's 2. You can see she lit lock on ball 1, so she's locking balls even though, like, these drop targets are up. Because she lit lock on ball 1, so she only needed to drop 1 drop target just to give herself a path. Ooh, I thought it was going to be a good center post. So did she. Let's have a look here. Yep, that really looked like it was going center post, and it just didn't. Oh well. Again, Nicole walks up. Briefcase Boogie is lit. Mode Start is lit. Pawn Shop Panic is lit, but it is behind drop targets. So she, most people don't like Gold Watch. So, Briefcase Boogie, I like it. So Briefcase Boogie, the 4 of the 5 major shots in the game light for payoffs. That's the word for jackpots here. Here, and here, and here, and here. And after getting 1 jackpot, she'll have to shoot the Briefcase Boogie hallway to collect like a double jackpot or another double payoff or something like this. And then she has to shoot like 2 payoffs and then up the hallway again, then 3 payoffs up the hallway again, etc. But right now you can see no payoffs are lit except for up the hallway. See? So she got 1. Now she needs to go up the hallway to proceed through the multi. Unfortunately, it was short-lived. See what she does next. She just lit. Again, the modes are changing. What mode is lit is changing with every sling hit and every pop. This would be the most lucrative mode in the game. No, but she gave herself a path to Pawn Shop Panic. So she has multi-ball lit here now. And mode start lit here, and it's out. Both those things will be exactly there when she comes back. So, that's fine. Makes you want to eat a Reese's egg just thinking about it. Laura just drained it. Said, "Oh, bad words." She literally said exactly that. Okay. Stephanie definitely looks like she has her eye on Pawn Shop Panic. Good, nice shot. Okay, lock 1. Yeah, now in normal settings, when the ball is trapped on the magnet like that, it comes with like a 1-second ball save when the ball gets thrown away. We're not on normal settings, we're on competition settings. So when the ball's on the magnet, it's just too bad. Play at your own risk. The ball goes out, it's not coming back. How sad. Most valuable mode in the game. Clean your car. It's a spinner mode. here and here for huge points. Let's frickin' go. Great catch there. Nice save. Pawn shop block 3. Now, she's going to play pawn shop now. And Clean Your Car just waits. So when she gets down to 1 ball, Clean Your Car will pick back up again, right where she left off. It was a timed mode. You'll have the same amount of time left as it had when she left. Right now, Pawn Shop Panic. Okay, Pawn Shop Panic, what you're tasked with doing is clearing these drop targets a couple times and then putting balls back in the pawn shop. So that's what she's going to try and do. There's other stuff going on. She completed 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that gave her a bonus multiplier for this ball. It also lit the Royale with Cheese Hurry Up, which I think she didn't collect. But that does stuff too. Right now, she's probably going to try and put the ball right here. She has 1 ball locked away. Okay, she has 1 ball locked away. 1 or 2 locked away. She wants to put another one in here for the bigger payoff. The big pawn shop payoff. There it is. Okay. So she hit the gimp. She got like 30,000 for her trouble. Okay. Now, 2 balls come back into play. And she's tasked with doing the same thing again. Clearing these drops twice. She just cleared it once. She's going to click it again. And then putting both balls back in here. And she's going to be out. But she immediately picks back up into Clean Your Car. And that was a very lucrative shot right there. You're awarded the points for the mode after it ends. So this is the timer on the mode. And then you can see the amount of points she's going to get on the screen skyrocketing up. Oh, okay, so Clean Your Car's really been nerfed. This used to be more lucrative than it is now. But yeah, look at all those points. She hasn't got those points yet. As soon as that timer gets down to 10 seconds, she is going to get those points. So she just got 611. She can get another 611 if she comes in here in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This would have been another 611,000. So you get your mode points when the timer goes down to 10 seconds. And then you have 10 seconds to recollect them again by shooting in here. Wow, that's a nice finishing blow. She didn't do that, but she's got almost $1 million. So she's probably reasonably happy with what's going on. She is way ahead, but we'll have to see what Nicole and Stephanie can do about that. She's getting with a big 1.1 million. Thank you very much. Very good. Well done, Amanda. Probably a mode. Maybe Pawn Shop Panic, but she's got to hit a dangerous drop target to get back there. She doesn't really want to do Gold Watch. If she gets a drop target down, she can go for Pawn Shop. So you can see she doesn't even want to shoot it because it's so dangerous. By hitting the saucer, she's lighting characters to be collected here. Probably not going to come into play in this game, the role of the characters. Once that mode start. Okay, now she could go Pawn Shop, or Mode Start. Oh, good save. Uh-oh. It was a tricky ball. I wasn't sure where it was going. She eventually correctly realized it was coming to the right flipper. Yeah, that was a crazy trajectory. Felt to me like it kind of curled right. This is level. It's just been spinning a little crazy. Okay, $500,000 for Nicole. Let's see what Stephanie can do. My guess, she's going to knock this down and then try and lock balls in here, get herself that Pawn Shop Panic. Not going to happen this game.
That's it.
Maybe next time. Okay. All right. Well, it is what it is. So, big win by Amanda, over $1 million. This is a very, for those of you who play this at home, I guarantee you, this one is extremely difficult. So, great job, Amanda, and we'll see where we go next. Another treat, another treat. James Bond Thunderball Limited Edition. A fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic. Super skill shot. Let me try and get the names up for you. No, I totally love this game. When this game first came out, I was like, man, this game is weak sauce.
That is crazy.
They really put it out on the market before they had really developed the programming, the code of the game. They just released the game anyway, and it was really flat and one-dimensional at the beginning. Wow, it's a rich game now. So much going on. Truly a joy to play. Yeah, truly a joy to play. At the very beginning of every ball, there's a skill shot. You can either go through the lit lane, or you can press and hold the left flipper and try and shoot one of the purple shots, which are gone now, to give yourself a super skill shot, which gives you points and a missile, which we will explain later. Everyone starts the game with one missile. You can always see how many missiles you have here. The most you can have is 4. Amanda has 1.
Because it's nice.
Nico Nico. Not properly done all the clicks. To get their names in order.
There is. Are you
Ooh.
kidding me?
Yeah, I don't know if I guess there's some ball save on this, but it's pretty short. Pretty short. Okay, not much happened to ball 1. Stephanie got a super skill shot on ball 1, which is why she has 2 missiles instead of everyone else's 1. See those 2 little missiles up there? She's got 2 smart missiles. That means twice in modes or multi-balls or whatever, she can use the center button when it's blue to spot herself a shot. Now when she's not in the mode or multi-ball, it doesn't light blue because there's no like really interesting shot to spot. But when she's in a mode or multi-ball, that'll light blue, and then she'll be able to spot herself a shot by just simply pressing the button. Okay. Let's see what Amanda does here. She can start a villain mode by shooting here, or she can start a henchman mode by shooting here. Let's see what she does. That's a dunk. That is a sling dunk. It's like a slam dunk, but from the sling instead of the slam. Sling, slam, dunk. Wow. Ouch. That was very quick. That replay is at like 2/3 speed, 7% speed. All right, Nicole. An opportunity is presenting itself. Everyone's struggling, but Nicole has 2 balls left. Stephanie and Amanda, only 1 each. Let's see what Nicole can do. Okay, now, putting the ball here, this is like the little scuba alcove. Putting the ball here works your way towards jetpack multi-ball. So she actually lit a lock for jetpack multi-ball by going the scuba alcove. Right now, anybody's game. No one is happy with their progress. Let's see what ball 3 brings. This is basically, you can almost completely ignore balls 1 and 2. It's all going to come down to ball 3. Let's see if someone can play a mode. Okay, there is this brief ball save. That was it. So she got ball save, so that's good. Got the ball to a flipper. Okay. Now that's a bird 1 multi-ball lock. By clearing these 3 drop targets, she lit lock here for bird 1 lock. I'm not going to come up. This game goes pretty. Yep, that absolutely did not work out. These out lanes are greedy, 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 greedy. She's at just under 5. She has an extremely tenuous lead at the moment. Amanda sure love the skill shot here by shooting a purple shot. Ooh, that would have been big. It would have been a skill shot, plus it would have started henchman mode. Yeah, and basically she wants a ramp here. The ramp's going to take her into some sort of mode. ignore that. Okay, got in the alcove. Got a little scuba alcove. She has a locklet here, a locklet here, but she's probably not going to make it to either of those multi-balls. And looking at the scores, I think she wants a ramp. Okay, she locked the ball for jetpack. That changes things a little bit. Yeah, finally picked. Yeah, I love the theme, actually. I used to watch a lot of Bond as a kid. But no, it's a fabulous game. Just another dunk. How many sling outs are we going to get in this game? Yeah, no, this is just from the standpoint of purely pinball, even disregarding the theme. It's a phenomenal game now. Yeah, and it's amazing because it started really lame, and it really evolved into a wonderful game. Really rich rule set. See what Nicole can do here. A skill shot would take her a long way. That's not a skill shot. Yeah, she really wants a ramp as well. She'd really like to see a mode. She's got to shoot one of the two ramps to get it. She has the worst possible villain mode lit. Okay, she locked the ball for jetpack multi-ball. You can see she's going for that ramp there. She just wants to be in a mode. Nudge there. Staying alive. There's a dead bounce there. She wants to be on the left flipper on the bottom, I think, to go up this ramp. Where's she going to end? She is going to be third. Yep. That was an absolutely brutal game of Thunderball. Internet, don't try this at home. That's all I can say. Don't try it at home. That was rough. Let's go play something else, shall we? We'll be back. Play a little Elton John, shall we? Yeah, super good game. Jersey Jack Pinball. I know I turned the exposure on the camera all the way up. It's kind of a funny game to stream. If you don't turn the exposure up, it's kind of hard to follow the ball. And if you do turn the exposure up, especially during a track mode, it really looks loud and glaring. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I need it.
First. Yeah, boy, I turned this exposure way up. It was an experiment, Internet. That exposure is awfully high. Hey, but we're going to get to see the ball. We can't see the shooter lane, but we're going to get to see the ball. And I mean, the ball's pretty important when it comes to pinball. It's like right. It's up there.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, ball save. Yes, please. Yeah, I remember, boy, that exposure is terrible. We streamed this the other day, and the exposure was too light, and you could hardly see the ball. But man, this is terrible. But you can see the ball. Okay. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Good music. I love that song. Feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing, but the cold ball is over. Yeah, so the yellow shots are the song shots. You pick a song at the beginning of the game. So that's what she's doing right here. And as she's picking songs, you can see what yellow shots are lit changes. Here, there's just one yellow shot lit. And then the yellow shots change as the song evolves. She went with Crocodile Rock, probably because she knew she was going to shoot the crocodile shot. Why did she know that? Because the crocodile shot is how you get to crocodile multi-ball. But, unfortunately, I don't think she lit Croc Lock. Now she did. You can actually get awards on the plunge in the shooter lane here, but she didn't pick award Croc Lock, which she could have done. But she hit this target, and that lit Croc Lock here, so now she can lock a ball here, and work her way towards Crocodile Rock Multi-Ball, which is a feature that most of the players try to play. There we go. Okay, now she comes here. She'll light her second and final lock for Crocodile Rock Multi-Ball, and then she can play that multi-ball. The song doesn't stop when the multi-ball starts. The song is going on in the background the whole time. So amazing. Other things that's going on is she's spelling Elton John. You may notice that there are stars littering the play field, one per shot, that say Elton John on them. They start lit and you want to darken them. As you darken E-L-T-O-N-J-O-H-N, you're spelling Elton John. Once you spell Elton John completely, you can lock balls on the side ramp for a different multi-ball, not Crocodile Rock multi-ball, but a signature stage multi-ball. So we'll see if that happens. Again, you're spelling Elton John. That carries throughout the game, so any letters that she spelled here are still going to be spelled on her ball too. Now, it's very hard to see the way I set the camera because I have set the exposure so high that we can see the ball. But the timing of the plunge gives you an award. There's 5 awards in the shooter lane, and whenever you plunge, the timing of the plunge gives you an award. It can be Advanced Crocodile Rock Multi-Ball, it can be Big Points, it can be Spot a Star, it can be Bonus X, and it can be Add Rocket Fuel. I know them all, who knew? Okay, Super Skill Shot, good, good, good. She picked Light Advanced Crocodile Rock Multi-Ball, which is why she didn't have to light lock here before locking here. She was able to just lock here. Now, she wants to come back here and light lock, which she just did. As soon as she comes here, she's going to be multi-ball. Bam! That was some efficient play. She is in multi-ball. Fabulous. It's a 2-ball multi-ball the first time you play it. Tons of yellow-green shots are lit. You want to shoot the yellow-green shots. That's the story. Enough yellow-green shots, and you shoot here for a super jackpot, and then I think it holds the ball. You can actually shoot a second ball following the first ball for a double super jackpot. So that's what's going on. Still in ball save. I love it. There is an add-a-ball to be had. I think you have to shoot this hurry up first, and then this stand-up target lights for add-a-ball. And she double drained out, but she played Croc. She's up to 3.7. Okay, so not bad. Very efficient play. Very efficient. Nicole is still playing. I'm still standing. So there, she had lock already lit, so when she plunged, she took the advanced crocodile multi-ball skill shot, or plunge, I should say, and that awarded her the lock. So then she came over here and lit her second lock. Now she just needs to come here to play the multi-ball that we just saw Amanda play. Right here. Can she backhand it? Let's find out. There it is. That's a great shot on the fly. Okay, again, it's these yellow-green shots. They're lit, and enough of them will light Super Jackpot at the crocodile. That's right, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. There's an actual crocodile. I mean, not an actual crocodile. There's a toy crocodile. Actual crocodile would be very expensive. Okay, she did start the hurry up here. There's a fuel hurry up. I don't know if that necessarily lit the add a ball here or not, but there's some conditions under which you can add a ball at this standard. Okay, she's out. She got a lot of points out. She's over 14 million. Okay, so that's good. Another thing going on with these songs is the yellow shots are song shots, and once you shoot enough song shots in your song, if you shoot the end shot, I have no idea where that ball came from. You shoot the end shot, you can collect glasses, you can collect shoes, which she just did. Those are both things that boost the mode value. And then finally, you can collect the entire wardrobe. Again, those things light at the end shot, the side around the back shot, not the ramp, the shot above the ramp. And if you get those after proceeding far enough in song, you get song boosts. So she got the glasses earlier on, and then she got the shoes. She goes further, she can have a chance at getting the board. Okay. All right, Stephanie, what are we picking? Okay, so she advanced her crocodile lock. Okay, so now her second lock is lit. She's ready to go into crocodile multi-ball. That was a beautiful little last one. Ooh, wow. Way to stay alive there. He really wants this. Again, yeah, there's yellow song shots lit. Yeah, she's trying to spell Elton John by completing all the letters around the playfield. It might be the only thing left. I think it is. But she can do all that in Crocodile Rock Multi-Ball. So might as well get yourself into Crocodile Rock Multi-Ball if you can. You can't start Crocodile Rock Multi-Ball on the plunge. So she'll have to eventually shoot the shot, but that's what I expect to see her going for next time. We'll see if she can do it. Yeah, you can see her coming back to Amanda. She's got a couple stars still lit. 3, I suppose. But most of them are collected. Now she can get those 3 extra letters. She can start locking balls here for a signature stage multi-ball too. To get her second Crocodile Rock multi-ball, she actually has to lock 3 Crocodile Rock balls. So she lit lock on the plunge. She has to go here, then light lock, then here a second time, and light lock, then here a third time. Not too easy, but she may be able to do it. We'll see. Okay. So here we are to Nicole, ahead with 20 million, almost 21. Looks to me like if she just has this N ready to light her locks, she could actually plunge for it, because one of the plunge awards is Spot Star. And that gives you a letter that we haven't gotten yet. So she could Spot Star, pick up this N, and then just start locking balls 1, 2, 3 for a signature stage multi-ball. It's a pretty good scoring option available to her. Let's see what she can do. Yeah, she did it. She spotted the star, and now her locks are lit here. You can actually change which signature stage multi-ball is lit by hitting the button after you've lit locked and before you've locked any balls over here. There's actually 4 signature stage multi-balls to choose from. And this light moves around as you hit the button. think this light board is not operating correctly. But anyway. She just locked a crocodile lock ball, but that's not what she's going for. She wanted 1, 2, 3 locks here for signature stage multi-ball. She's not going to get it. She is currently in the lead with 22 million. Will it hold? I don't know. We'll have to see. Now, Stephanie comes up with Crocodile Rock multi-ball lit. Big scoring opportunity. So she gets it. She also just has N. So she could also spot star. Yeah, this would be a good time to spot star, and then she could have her signature stage multi-ball locks lit too. And that's exactly what she did. She spotted star, so her signature stage locks are lit. She come back. Oh, the cruelty of it all.
There's no ball save.
She had multi-ball lit here. She had 3 locks lit here. Unfortunately, those opportunities are going to be unrealized. Okay, Amanda. Step 1, get up to 9 million and pass Stephanie. Step 2, get up to 22 million and pass Nicole. Let's see if she can take those steps. She already played a Crocodile Rock multi-ball. She is not close to another one. And she has like 3 letters left to spell Elton John. Is that the way she's going to go? I am not sure. Some people are comfortable enough with Crocodile Rock multi-ball that they just go for that over and over again. It is a very legit way to play. She just got N. She has 2 letters left. She is not going to catch Stephanie on that one, unfortunately, or Amanda. But there it is. Okay, let's go on the move and play one more game. Well, and according to Nicole, we gotta catch them all. Yeah, gotta catch them all. A little Pokemon Premium, if you will. And I think you will. Why wouldn't you, after all? So let me put them on the game. Pokemon Premium. Boop. Yeah, we got 2 Pokemon Go Premiums here in the showroom. Amazing. We're very lucky to have so many awesome games here. And I'm going to see if I can put them in order. Let's see. Change player order. Amanda is going to go first. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of Pokemon here. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of like, yeah, there's double your pleasure, double your Pokemon. Come on, let me get their names up and then I'll talk more about Pokemon. Just a minute. Somehow, putting them on Pokemon Go did not work. But anyway. I tried, but I failed. Thank you. Yeah, so a lot of stuff going on here. Shooting any of the 4 major shots 3 times puts you into a mode associated to the character associated to that shot. Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pikachu, or Charmander. In addition, if you come around here and spell battle, this Meowth balloon lowers, and you bash the balloon enough, and you light multi-ball at the tunnel behind Meowth. Playing a little tough right now, don't worry. We'll shake it off. Shake it off. There's an ordinary skill shot by you can move the flashing lane to under where the ball goes, or you can press and hold the left flipper, let the ball come around, try and shoot other things. Like this is a super skill shot, this is a super skill shot. But that's the ordinary skill shot. And she pulls into the lead. No, not quite. She pulls into second with that ordinary skill shot. Yeah, so again, spelling battle on here is what brought, again, there's 6 stand-ups that spell B-A-T-T-L-E. That's what brought Meowth, the cat, down, the cat balloon down. Now she has to bash that enough, and then she'll light multi-ball behind it. It's kind of like a junkyard configuration for those of you who play junkyard. Okay, well, you know, even though nobody scored that much, Stephanie at least made some progress towards multi-ball, so that's good. Okay, she spelled battle, and that brought Meowth Balloon down, and then she started something different. She started catching a Pokemon. So after you hit enough switches, the captive ball lights to scan a Pokemon, and then once you do, everything else stops, and you have to hit purple shots to light catch Pokemon at the left ramp, which she did enough of, and she caught that. She just caught that Pokemon. She gets to keep it forever. It was a Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto. Like Aviato. Pidgeotto. Yeah, so she caught the Pidgeotto, which is good on 2 counts. 1, she gets to keep that Pokemon forever. 2, it gave her a bunch of points. And 3, it lights her rival battle here at the scoop. So she has a lot going on. In addition, that is her 3rd Pikachu shot, and that means she gets to play the Pikachu mode. Now, as I mentioned, there's a Bulbasaur mode, a Squirtle mode, a Pikachu mode, and Charmander mode. The Pikachu mode is a 2-ball multi-ball. How sweet it is, right? So this is a 2-ball multi-ball. She's shooting the flashing shots during this or any multi-ball. If you manage to spell battle in here, which she almost has done, now she's done, that gives you an on-demand add-a-ball at the button. So just as she was draining down to 1 ball, instead of letting her multi-ball in, she hit that button, which she only got by spelling battle. She hit that button. It gave her an on-demand add-a-ball, and that add-a-ball also came with a ball save. So not only did she add a ball into play, it saved the ball that was drained as she hit the button. So really well played there. That's why she's still multi-ball. This is, again, the Pikachu mode is a 2-ball multi-ball, and she gets some good points out of it. I mean, you can see those jackpots, they're adding up. They are adding up. Okay, so she's up to 32 million. Okay, so this is going pretty well here. As soon as she comes out, she goes back to bashing the Meowth Balloon to try and light her multi-ball. Okay, so now multi-ball is lit here. Now she can try and play it with a mode like Squirtle or Bulbasaur or Charmander, or she can play it on its own. That's why these arrows are flashing. When you're 1 shot away from starting a mode, the rectangle will flash. So for example, she played Pikachu. Before she played Pikachu, her Pikachu rectangle was flashing. And that's how she knew that 1 more shot, which is what she took, would start her Pikachu mode for her. Okay. It's like trying a super skill shot. Not going to get it. That's a Charmander shot. Again, progressing towards playing a Charmander mode. Going up the middle here spots you a battle target. So you don't actually have to hit all 6 of these. You can go up the middle and spot them that way. That can be a little easier sometimes. Okay. She got enough. She spelled battle completely, and now she can bash this to work her way towards multi-ball. But the captive ball is actually ready to scan a Pokemon, and Charmander mode is lit, and Squirrel mode is lit. So she has a lot going on. A lot going on. See, the Squirtle rectangle is flashing. That's how I know Squirrel mode's lit. The Charmander rectangle is flashing. That's how we know the Charmander mode is lit. Again, to play one of those character modes, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pikachu, Charmander, you have to shoot the associated shot in the game 3 times. And it carries from ball to ball. So she shot him, you know, a couple times already, and that's going to carry over to her final ball. So when she comes into her final ball, the third shot will be ready at Squirtle. The third shot will be ready at Charmander. She'll be ready to play either of those buttons. Okay. Okay, Pidgeotto. So there's a Pidgeotto present, which she could scan by hitting the captive ball, or she can continue doing other stuff instead. Now she just hit the captive ball, and once you hit the captive ball, you're locked into trying to catch the Pokemon, and it kind of locks you out of everything else. So she was in the middle of trying to catch it and didn't do it. She needed enough purple shots, followed by a shot into the glowing Pokeball, and that would have captured that Pidgeotto. Didn't happen this time. Okay. So again, she actually still has Rival Battle lit because she caught the Pidgeotto. So Rival Battles can be pretty lucrative at times. Oh, but she's trying to catch another Pokemon. She's already catching another Pokemon. So that locks her out of the Rival Battle. She needs to put, she's hit enough purple shots now. She needs to go up here into the Pokeball, capture that thing. Catch that thing. Good. She has Outlane Ball Save, which she got by hitting these targets enough. That's why this Outlane Ball Save square is lit. Keep in mind the Outlane Ball Save is always the square, okay? And it moves with slings. So it moved over here right before she drained, so she got the ball back, which is fabulous. Oh, the Pokemon's not ready. The Pokemon was not ready here. It needed more purple shots. So what happens is you have to spell C-A-T-C-H exclamation point. For the first couple Pokemon you try and catch, it spots you letters. She hits partially spelled catch. If she'd done that, she could have caught a second Pokemon. She never got to play her Rival Battle, but just for catching that Pidgeotto, she lit Rival Battle here. Okay. Again, Nicole's still in Ball Save. Squirtle lit. Charmander lit. Yeah, you need punctuation. Yeah, you need C-A-T-C-H exclamation point. You need to catch that thing. You don't need to spell that thing, but you need to spell catch exclamation point. Again, mode here, mode here. Could start catching a Pokemon here. I might rather go for a mode. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Scan Pokemon here. Mode start here, mode start here, mode start here. So there, she just shot her second and third Bulbasaur shot. She is in Bulbasaur mode. Now, in Bulbasaur mode, she's shooting the flashing shots. And if she wants to, if she raises this Meowth balloon, she could bring a multi-ball balloon. She didn't do that. She could have. She get it. Most going to be good points. They're all a little different. She's at 20. Okay, so Amanda with a very nice 54. Nicole, nice 20. Let's see what Stephanie can do here. She would definitely not mind getting more points than all of the other players. I think she has multi-ball lit, right? Is that where she's at? Yeah, she has her it's called Team Pokemon Multi-Ball. So she has that lit from her work on previous balls. It can be good points on its own. You do not have to play a mode to benefit from playing Team Pokemon Multi-Ball. However, she just scanned a Pokemon. Okay, she scanned a Pokemon. That means she no longer has Multi-Ball lit. Once you scan a Pokemon, you are catching a Pokemon and doing nothing else until you're done. She just hit enough purple shots. If she comes up here, it's going to catch that Pokemon, put it in the Pokeball. That's the only way to finish catching a Pokemon is by putting it in the Pokeball. The faster you do it, the more points you get, as you can see on the screen. Here, the value of catching the Pokeball is descending somewhat rapidly. Did not quite get it. I don't think the bonus is going to be quite enough. Almost passes Nicole there, but not quite. So we're going to have Amanda, followed by Nicole, followed by Stephanie, and that is all she wrote. So I'll tell you what, Internet, let's take a look around here. Cece, are you guys done too, or no? Okay, they're on ball 3 over here. This is going to... They're entering these as we speak. It was Amanda with a nice win. She's going to jump to 27. Nicole is also going to be at 27. And so they're still working over here, but I think we're going to see a lot. If we come over here and look at the series, we will see some motion has happened. So remember, oh, we got to refresh this too. Oh, we should have stared at it before I refreshed it. Why is this not? Not sure why. Oh, because I'm not doing it. So you can see, look at this. Nicole jumped all the way up to second place.
Actually, if I had it.
Good job, because she was replacing a 0. Nalco was trying to keep pace with Laura. They're actually in the same group, and Laura blew it up. Laura got a 33. She really destroyed it. Really excellent play. I wish we had seen some of it, but we got to see some excellent play from the players we watched instead. And then they're not finished here yet. So still playing right now are Hillary and Cece and Erica. Now, Erica, these are Erica's 4 highest scores right now. Even if she wins this game, it won't affect her score. So Erica's going to end with 121. Cece also, if she wins this game, she's going to get 24, and that won't replace her game. So Erica, guaranteed finish 121. Cece, guaranteed finish 110. Hillary, guaranteed to finish first. Okay, but right now she's using this score, and this score, and this score, and this score. If she wins, she's going to get to 30, and she'll get 2 more points. So she's either going to end with 131 or 133, and either way, she is the league qualifying champion, and that's how it's going to go. So what's going to happen is, oh, geez, when's the finals going to be? Let's take a look. But anyway, at the end of the day, these are our 6 finalists. Congratulations. Hillary, Nicole, Erica, Cece, Laura, and Stephanie in that order. Absolutely fabulous. Those are our finalists. Even though we don't know the final Hillary score yet, she's going to be first. And then what's going to happen? So I'm going to actually, Cece's looking at it, so I'm not going to change it. Okay. You know what I want to do, Internet? I want to come look. Yeah, so the finals here are going to be in 1 week. So we're going to be back exactly 1 week from today on April 13th. And those 6 players are going to play in a 6-player playoff, and it is going to be amazing. They're either, now they're, what they're going to do.
I forgot to make a new artwork Friday.
That's okay.
The other image.
But this is right. 13th
This is correct.
But the other one is.
Yeah, the other one is not correct. The last date is the 10th.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, so we're going to be back in a week for this finals, where again we're going to see the. Again, we're going to see these 6: Hillary, Nicole, Erica, Cece, Laura, and Stephanie match up. They're going to start in 2 groups of 3. The top 2 from each group is going to advance, and then we'll have a final group of 4 to determine the OC Bells and Chimes Season 21 champion. That's in 1 week. But before that, we are actually going to be back on Friday. We got a little correction here. We're coming back on the 10th. Yeah, we are coming back on the 10th. So that is 4 days from today. We're going to come back, and we're going to have finals at 7:30. It is going to be amazing. Do I have the capacity to look at the overall standings there? I bet I do. Let's see. Let me come. Here.
You have to relight those.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
multiple
on
starts,
Friday
like
we're going to see
start-
this. We're going to see
like, I
Jonathan,
try to
Luca,
alternate, like, I'm
Erica,
gonna shop
Robert,
during, like,
Johnny,
picking up there,
Steve,
so
Dennis,
it-
and
as long-
David
once you
Green,
hit
CA
relay all,
playing on
all
Friday.
again, then
So it's going to be exciting. So we got a lot going on, Internet. Next thing we got coming up, Friday, 7:30. Come out, check out Pins and Pirates. Then after that, the following Monday. So Friday is the 13th. Woo! No, Friday's the 10th. Woo! Friday the 10th. Monday the 13th. It's going to be amazing. Let me see if CC wants to sign on. I sort of already said anything. You want to come on and sign off?
Give me a second.
Cece's going to come on and sign off, but that is what is going on with us.
All right.
Boom.
Did it change?
Nope. No, it didn't. Okay, so yeah, we got this on Friday, and then we got this on Monday, and then
yes.
Cece wants to come back up, and we're gonna look just to show her what's going on. We're gonna come.
See, did Jonathan have in the launch party? There's an artwork for the launch party in here too.
Is that April 12th?
Yes.
Sunday, April 12th. Okay. I don't. He probably does. So I'm gonna look at it. But this is your final 6. So Hillary.
Yeah. So it didn't move.
Nothing moved. Actually, I don't think this is refreshed. They can't move, but Hillary could get more points, so she could be even more in first.
Yeah.
I don't know quite why this isn't refreshed. Oh, probably because I don't have it clicked on the right thing when I click refresh. Okay. Yeah, Hillary did. She got 2 more extra points, so she's really in first now.
Push yourself up higher.
So yeah, so we've got Friday the 10th back here for Pins and Pirates League Finals. Not this, but this. And then on the 12th, we have Pokemon Launch Party. Boom. 1 p.m. Sunday the 12th.
Yes, doors are at noon.
Doors at noon?
Doors
1
at
p.m.
noon.
This is going to be a lot of fun. This is like, what's the format of this?
It is target match play.
Target match play.
Our
Okay.
target number is 30.
Okay.
But our point value will be different than normal. So it won't be the 7531.
Will be 3210.
I don't remember. I think it might be 431. Wait, 4321.
Could be.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay, so we got target match play 1 p.m. on Sunday. Going to be super fun. Coming out for that. Check that out. And then, go ahead.
So with this one, I'm still working on the trophies. They're
'Kay.
going to be very, very Pokemon trophies. Like
I believe it.
very Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
It almost like I'm like, this might look like a toddler prize, like because
That's
it's
fair.
very Pokemon.
Yeah, no, Pokemon. It's a great theme.
It's a kid cartoon thing, and
Yeah.
anyways,
This is
and
pretty
then
amazing, actually. You notice here, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pikachu,
They all have pirate
Charmanders.
hats.
They're all in pirate hats.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
I put pirate hats on them.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, they're looking good.
And then we'll have lots of prizes. I got Pokemon card packs
Okay.
that will be in the table prizes.
Okay.
So I know there's a lot of people that like the card packs.
Mm-hmm.
And then shoot, just so much. I got Pokemon plush.
Fabulous.
I've got keychains, socks, like so much Pokemon stuff besides just cards.
And all this stuff gets raffled off. This doesn't
Yeah.
just go to the winners.
Yeah,
If you
it's
come
just
in, you're eligible to win one of these
table
prizes.
prizes. There's going to be like 20 table prizes.
Wow. Yeah, so come on out. It's $10 plus coin drop, but then you get a chance at a table prize. It's going to be pretty amazing.
Yeah. And then also, of course, I have not received my launch party kit yet,
Okay.
but it should be here before the tournament.
All right.
So there'll be a translate.
Okay.
I'm hoping it gets here.
Yeah. I've heard that Stern has fallen a little behind on the Pokemon launch party kits.
Yeah, because this one, I guess there's been so much response for this one.
Someone said it was like over 1,000 things or something
Yeah,
like that.
it's the most launch parties that Stern has been putting through. So it's huge.
Yeah, crazy.
Um,
Very popular game.
yeah.
Got to catch them all. I can't believe we have 2 premiums here. What happens if they both get sold? I guess you have to keep at least
No,
one
they
of them.
won't. They won't be sold.
Okay. I
Um,
mean, eventually they will be.
Eventually,
But not before the launch
yeah.
party.
So we have our house machine, which is the one that I got autographed.
Okay.
So that one will be here for a while. The other second one will be leaving the showroom after.
Okay.
I think that one is actually in the auction lineup the following week.
Oh, wow. That could go for a
So-
big number.
So
They're
that,
very popular.
So yeah, the one that is not autographed goes out to the auction lineup.
Okay, interesting. Exciting. Cool. Okay, great. All right, so Friday, 7:30, we'll be back for Pins and Pirates League. Sunday, 1 p.m., we'll be back for this amazing Pokemon launch party.
Oh, I forgot to mention too.
Monday.
I have.
No, there's more. Monday, we're coming back on the 13th for OC Belgian Giants Finals, and CC has something else to mention.
I've got Pokemon flyers that Gary Stern signed.
Okay, and we got signed
Yeah, they're,
Pokemon.
You know,
Pokemon pinball.
well, not
Gary
everybody
Stern
gets to
signed.
see Gary Stern.
That's right.
Laura.
That's right. So we got the signed Gary Stern Pokemon
You know, not everybody
flyers.
gets to go to all the different events where
Incredible.
he's there.
Yep.
So some people is like, oh wow, really?
Yep.
Then some people are like, oh, who's Gary Stern?
Well, he's Stern. He's the Stern of Stern pinball, isn't
Yes, he is the man.
he? Pretty amazing.
So
Cool.
yeah, we'll see you guys here Friday.
See you Friday. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.